Hello everyone, welcome back to our Let's Play series on 3rd Age Stack 4.5 of the High Elves. Without further ado, let's get back into it. We just successfully defended Buzrat Doom from our enemies, so that's good. I'm actually going to... So they're kind of hindering our progress a little bit, so we're going to see if we can't get our diplomat over there.
As you wish.
Man, there's a lot of just little armies around here. Just a few 5 and 6 stacks and such. But we're gonna see if we can get our diplomat up there and see if we can't talk to Enidwaith, who's actually just right over here. So they're not too far off, so hopefully we can make peace with them.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
tomorrow.
turns till we can get to them. We might run into like an army or something of or another on our way. Okay. We're also going to shore up the defenses in here a little bit better, seeing as we're slightly lacking. So it looks like our 3 Mithlin nobles actually survived the battle. I did not notice that at the end of the last one. It's kind of funny. We need to retrain them. They'll lose like all their veterancy, I imagine. But still, kind of fun. So, another 4 turns till we go at this. I'm hoping that this will complete by the time they get there. Then we can have a bigger garrison of sorts, which would be really nice. It's either a bigger one or an upgraded one. I don't know if it's based on population. That'd be kind of neat. But let's see. So we're gonna do a few upgrades in these towns. So Forlon does not have any upgrades going right now. So I think we're going... That's a whole 3 more food production, which is huge. So we really want these populations to grow. 1 for tax revenue out of these places, and 2 because we'll recruit faster, which will be really good. So now that we have the master builders, we're gonna go for a couple different spots. So let's see, roads are good, but we're gonna go irrigation and grain exchange next, I think, or that and public fountains, because we are getting bigger. So granted, we do have this guy who has a lot of stuff to help him govern places. So yeah, we'll go this one next for when we get the moulahs. Okay. So I think that's all we need to do for that turn. Ah, merchant. I think that one's probably from our enemy. So I actually think I fixed the way we can do this without having to have lower sounds. If you noticed, the sounds are a little bit more where they should be normally without having to have them low due to copyright. So we just ended up finding out, you know, how to mute and unmute. And so since it ignores us turning off the sound, you know, the music, when the turns go through, I just click the mute hotkey, and then as the turn goes, we wait for it to be over, and then we just unmute it, which I think will work pretty well. So now we unmute. There we go. Sound is back. Oh, we didn't do that. Forgot about that. Linden Mariners. Yeah, so these are some melees. I believe they have some missiles that they throw. Like they can throw a couple volleys before they go in, which I think can be very fun to use. And so, since we're a little thin over here, we're gonna send the Mariners over. And let's see, we have 1 ranged. Are you a Mithlin noble, or are you ranged? I think most of the nobles we get are gonna be Calaquendi lords, or Mithlin nobles.
Over here, elves.
All right, here we go.
Elven warriors.
So,
Elves.
I don't want to ruin the upkeep, so we'll do that.
Elves. Swiftly.
Because they are more of melee than they are ranged, I believe. Yeah. They're decently armored too. 7, total defense of 14. Not bad. Melee attack is pretty good. Charge bonus is not great, but it's decent. Let's see, missile attack is 8 too, which is pretty good. Probably have next to no range with it though. 65 meters, very high accuracy though, which is really good. Okay. So let's see. Is Forlorn building? Yes, it is. Is Midland? No, we need a little bit more money for Midland to do that. I would like to recruit a little bit more in some of these too. Let's get another Lindar Mariner, just in case. Okay, so we have reinforcements of frontline in Buzra Doom. Ooh, Breelands come. I like it. What do you have to offer to me today, Boor? I forgot to mute in-game, so we might have to mute that spot. That was an oopsie. If we get claimed. I gotta get in the habit of muting at the end of every turn, like right before I click the button, because that little spot that we had right there, you guys might actually just be coming back from a nice little mute for like 5 seconds. So sorry about that if I did, you know, scuff that. So we probably will get auto claimed for that, because I don't actually know the policy behind that, because this isn't licensed for the game. So like any music that's used for like licensed games, I know you can keep it in because it's transformative as you play it, but I actually don't know how that affects. Ooh, bride, perfect. We need more nobles, but I don't actually know how it affects Anamon. So just to be safe, I'm using, you know, Adrian von Ziegler's music, which his link will be in the below. Always for that. So we need some free upkeep in this area. We have a lot of units in here now though. Look at how many nobles we have. That's so funny. They're really strong frontline nobles too. Be good to level them up. So I don't actually mind if they come and attack at this point. I'm probably okay with that. Watch, they're gonna end up coming to Under Towers next and we're gonna be so unprepared. Okay. So militia armory, only 2 more, then we'll do master builder hurl, and then we'll get mines, and that'll be nice. What's our projected income? Okay, not bad, around 2,300. So let's go see. I think our guy got stopped a little bit back here. There he is. So Gondor still has a lot of different little settlements and such. Independent fort, no one's in it. Alright, let's get it, keep going over into this. Which town is it? Oh, it's independent now? Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Wonder if they're still independent. I imagine, you know, we'll head to that, because I imagine it's been taken over by Ainidwaith. Okay. So we have Breeland right here. He has max influence. They've been going around making deals everywhere. I think our dude has pretty decent influence too. So I think that turn has about all we need to do on that one. Elves right at our border. That was a glitch. Where are the elves? It could have been Woodland Realm, but I think that was probably just a glitch. Their armor looked very Imladris-esque, like Rivendell. We still must reclaim our home. This, honestly, we'd probably be over there right now if it weren't for this little war with Ainidwaith just over Buzra Doom. I mean, we just yoinked it from out of under them, and then they declared war. I was just like, oh my goodness. The AI has definitely been improved over these different iterations, and I'm very happy with how much they've improved it. Because normally before, you could just do that and just screw the AI, and there would be just about no repercussions for it. But now there's actually repercussions, which makes it exciting. I definitely think the early game is a lot harder on these newer iterations, with how the AI just always attacks you. All right, welcome back, everyone. We just encountered a little bit of an error, just a little crash there. That's actually I think the second crash of the campaign, if I remember correctly. And crashes are gonna happen. It is a submod and a very, very old game. But that is okay, because actually nothing happened since we really saved. We were actually just looking around and deciding our next steps. So we'll just hit end turn and keep going. So I'm thinking for the next campaign after this one, which we still have a ways to go on this campaign. We have to reclaim our old spots and then reclaim the spots that the campaign requires. I'm thinking of either doing like a Gondor or a Mordor. It's like one of the bigger, beefier, you know, factions. It's a little intimidating because there's a lot to control in that case, but I think it could be really fun because I think on either ends of those you're gonna have tons of fun sieges and defenses and such. Oh, I didn't mute it that time. Whoopsie. All right, well that time it did not crash, which was helpful. Okay, we got a couple of fellas up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. Just kidding. Alright, so these guys are able to make it here now. See, Forland got some mariners. I think we'll probably leave them there. Actually, we'll send one more unit. Just in case. And then we'll call Under Towers decent enough. Because we do have Bree as a buffer right there. Really the only place we need right now to be really beefy, more than likely, is just this spot. So that should be good. And we have stuff queued up all around, so I think we're probably good to keep going. We do need to retrain at some point. We're actually going to send the Mithland nobles back to Mithland for when we get units. We're going to train them, and that will be useful. So we can actually train them right when they get there. So that'll be really good. We get some Lindar guards. We'll do so. Probably plop them in Under Towers too. All right. He was walking just a tad slow. I almost forgot to mute there again, but that's okay. I'm curious if they'll even make peace with us, Enidwaith, or if we might just end up having to take some of their stuff. I mean, we honestly could use this as a way of expanding, but I'd rather not expand through them because Angmar is kind of wreaking havoc above us. So I'd like to go through them a little bit through the top and then make our way down the mountain to Imladris and retake Imladris, because we do need that for a lot of our extremely beefy units. We're going to have to. Nazgul will turn to Doggeldor. So this is where it gets even harder, dude. Nazguls can't be killed despite being defeated in battle. Their spirit cannot be destroyed. And upon returning to Mordor after his defeat, then time with the Dark Lord slowly regains a more physical presence. King of Rohan's Den. Man, the bad guys are just not working out. Blockade port. Do we even have any ships left? I would love to. If we had any ships. So it wants us to blockade that port. I don't think we even have a ship left. Our ships might be up here blockading. It is. Can we make it there in 10 turns even? Is that even a possibility? I don't think we can. We're gonna leave it there. Actually, we're not gonna worry about that quest. Edoras sieged. Ornost assaulted. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a little bit more of the difficult side. Allows the settlement to field multiple garrison squads. I like it. Boozer at Doom. Yeah, we're definitely getting pretty beefy in Boozer Doom, which is beautiful because we have been dealing with these people non-stop coming at us. Alright. But I would really rather just be able to move through Angmar. So let's see. Wait, is that it? That's an Enidwaith town. We'll go to them. Perfect. There we go. I like it a lot. Let me know in the comments if you want us to make certain army compositions, because we're getting to the point where our economy is pretty strong, and I think we're gonna, before we set out, we're gonna field our first 20 stack and try and move through and take multiple settlements before we have to replenish and such. So we're gonna get a pretty decent, but try and do a cheaper setup. So some of the cheaper units, for sure, on our way through, and try and take multiple different settlements. That'll give us more money over time that we can build up to the north over by Angmar. Try and take some from them, so kind of like Breland and all of us over here can grow a good deal stronger. That's kind of the goal here. Yorn's Hall reclaimed. I like it. Venice, Drunin assaulted. The One Ring has been located. With how strong Mordor is, owning most of Gondor, you know, all the prevalent pieces of them, I should say, and all the outlying spots around there, Mordor is a powerhouse. They are by far stronger than, you know, anyone else in the game, to an incredible degree. So honestly, with a place so close to Mordor, I feel it very, very, like, honestly, I think they could probably send out multiple 20 stacks, because we went there before and we saw like 6 or 7 20 stacks. And so they could just send out a few. They can get the One Ring. We might actually have to fight against Sauron himself in this playthrough, which would be a little bit ridiculous, because he by himself with depleted troops, he can take out just an insane amount of units. He is slightly daunting. Okay. A vineyard, eh? Don't necessarily need that. Okay, we're building the Master's Builder Hall. That's good. So these guys need to be replenished. So we actually need... I want to build Bruiser Doom up. So after that... Let's see. Hall of Song. Number of free upkeep units. Recruitment slots. Perfect. Blue Hall of Song is one of the next ones. It's not that expensive, thankfully. I mean, nothing really is after we get Master Builder Hall. We got land clearance after that. Let's see, Grain Exchange. And then we'll just build it all up, just quite a bit. We want to get to the point where we can start recruiting in here. Alright. So we'll go to the next turn. Alright, so we are currently... I think it's the clans we and Waith we're at war with, right? Yep. Very demanding for a ceasefire. We might honestly just have to fight them. Their allies is the Kingdom of Gondor and Kingdom of Rohan. So I mean, I would really very much like I'll give you map information. What if we make a payment to them? Give them 1,000. Because I really don't want to be at war with them or take them out, because they are good guys, you know? And we kind of need all the help we can get. Simply not interested in the proposal, eh? That is unfortunate. That's so strange. Because the good guys are usually... I mean, we did the unlocked version, of course, so we can go to war and such, but... You'd think they'd be a little bit more, what's the word? Accommodating towards the good guys. But nonetheless, it'll be fine. We might honestly just use Boozer Doom as just like a leveling up ground, because they'll keep throwing stuff at us. But if we just get it like really strong defensively, we can just use our garrison as fodder each time and just level up units. just sitting behind it essentially, not taking too much damage. Just get them really strong. Level up the generals in there, which would be really good. Moria under siege. Okay. That's interesting. Diplomatic information. Let's see if we can talk to them this turn. Okay, relations very good. So we will give you guys that map information. There we go. Yes, it was a fair deal, thank you. Ceasefire. Now can we pay you? How much do we need to make it not very demanding? Desperate and cowardly urged. Okay. So I wonder if we just sit here, because I see a lot of units do that. I wonder if that actually... I'll actually go to this one. I wonder if just sitting around the city just increases diplomatic, relations and such. Because I have no idea. If anyone knows, make sure to leave in a comment below. It would be helpful to figure out. Yeah, we really just need this place to just grow. Only 241. Let's see what the culture's like. The culture needs to be way more in our favor, actually, too. Okay. So we want to start building up in Heartland, too. So we're going to do so. See the merchants warp. And our guards, bowmen, and such. We are going to need that very soon, actually. So we'll get that for now. And we will get the Hall of Music. Artillery Barracks. There we go. And I actually forgot to unmute the sound after that. So it looks like we don't even have to remute it. This is just going to be an entire episode, I think for the first time, just on the campaign map. That is quite surprising. We've been in a constant slew of battles from the beginning to here. We've had a couple moments to just relax and take a load off, if you will, but not many. So it's almost like a welcome respite. Oh, is Angmar finally down here? Remnants of Angmar has finally made their way down. Huge stack. Oh, that's not good. It's like a full work stack. Oh my goodness. It has a good general too. With witch knights. Oh my goodness. This is actually a good army. Wow. Mount Graham Marauders and Raiders. He actually has a good stack. That is worrying. Oh, well. Bye, Mithlin Nobles. Pretty sure that's who we have over here, right? See, it won't let us click on them. That's fine. Soldiers lost only one. That is surprising. So they ran off. They're gonna get chased. Oh, don't you dare attack them. We gotta run them back to the capital, actually. So we gotta start mass producing for the capital, essentially. We don't lose it. Under towers is not a good spot either. We might honestly have to leave Busra Doom to its own. I have to face this monstrosity. Man, I could really use that entire army. But it's just not looking great. So, looks like we'll just train the Mythland Nobles right away. Let's see. What do we got over here? We need stuff with more garrison. So that enables the training of Calaquendi Lords, which is nice. See, I want stuff that gives garrisons, essentially. Does this give a garrison? Okay. So we'll do this to get the free upkeep and such, actually. So we're gonna train everywhere, actually. We kind of just need to now, unfortunately. We need more armies. It's just how it is. I'm gonna send these to Undertower. I'm gonna give Undertower the best chance possible. We're gonna go in from under it. So it looks like there's that. There's 2 independent armies actually, just chilling over there. But this song is very high pitched. We're actually gonna skip that. That was quite not nice for our ears. Let's see, how many archers do we have? So we have 1 stack of archers in there, and then 1 more ranged. We're just gonna take these guys, and then we're gonna take that and that. So I want to send that to Undertower. I don't want to lose Undertower. I think this should more than likely be able to hold against whatever comes its way. Does it have like a really strong front line? It has 1 strong frontliner. See, which one is... So this is the promising commander. More of a fighter. Okay, we're gonna send him too. He might run away, but I'm hoping with the stronger barracks and such that we'll be okay here. I mean, we do have 3 Lord armies too. We don't have a ton of units, but hoping this is enough to hold off another stack. Did send off our big amount of archers. We might honestly send 1 Lindar Mariner just to give a little bit more range and diversity over there. Oh. There we go. We'll keep this guy heading over here. We'll have them meet up with these forces. Okay. See how long until we can do these, because that will be important. Next turn, 3, 6. Okay, and 1 for Linden Longspears, so we're gonna have to get them in as quickly as possible. So I do not want Lord Cerdin to die. He should have a pretty strong unit, I imagine, actually. And he'll have a special... ability. So let's see. Oh, he just has the regular Mythland Nobles. Mythland Nobles are super good, though. Next armor upgrade, Noldorian Plate. So they're already really upgraded, too. They have a powerful charge bonus of 12. That's very high. The most important thing is their defense is just through the roof. Morale unwavering locked. That's what they do. Nice. And in a defensive battle, wargs are not very good. So that is one thing that we'll have an advantage on in these different places. Under towers will be really fun to defend if we can actually get units in there to make it a good battle for us. So we'll go next turn. Renown. When this man passes through camp, he is met with reverential nods. Okay. So we'll offer map information. Ceasefire. Trade rights. Map information. And a payment. Sorry about that, folks. Just had a little timer. Let's see. Not going to happen. Unfortunate. We could try making peace with Angmar then, because we're not going to be able to go the normal way we want, so we might actually have to just take them out. So we're going to bring our guy back, actually. Because we are just simply not strong enough to fight Angmar and Enid with. Fairly difficult. I mean, we could try and just shore up Booster Doom extremely, the point where it's self-sufficient. There's another stack. It's a good thing our guys aren't too far away, because now we can actually check how big it is. So we'll take a look-see. But I do think, so I believe this will actually be the end of the episode. I want to try and keep them in nice digestible bites of about 30 to 25 minutes-ish. And so I hope you guys really enjoyed, watching. I'm enjoying doing the playthrough so far, quite a bit. And if you want to see more of this, more of these playthroughs like this, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everyone.